Welcome to a new edition of The Harness Edge, 2-Year-Olds in Training. I'm Harold Howe, and I'm here in Ohsweken, Ontario with Eddie Green to have a look at a pretty interesting group. Eddie, just before we begin, now, some people wouldn't be familiar with you, but you've been in the game, as you say, most of your life, and you've got a magnificent setup here on Six Nations Reserve. How many acres in total would you have?
There's roughly about 280 acres here.
And besides training a big string of horses, you grow tobacco and you manufacture cigarettes for wholesale.
Yeah.
And you got a lot on your plate.
Yeah, it's a busy day.
Okay, well, let's look at some 2-year-olds here. We'll start off. Muscles all over. This is a muscle mass gelding. And I should say, you make a guy nervous coming here. You got a reputation for gelding anything that's male walking around here. But anyway, this fellow, he came the Standard Canada sale for $35,000. And I think he looked pretty good out there.
Yeah, he's a real nice colt. He's got to be one of probably the best colts I have. He does everything you want him to do. I don't know how fast he is, but he's doing everything I want.
None of us needed our bikini today with the temperature here. We're right at the tail end of March. What range have you been in with your fellows?
I've been in 34 with my trotters and 25 with my pacers.
Okay. We're looking at just trotters today, but in total you've got 17 2-year-olds, and you spent somewhere in the $400,000 range, you and your partners. You guys weren't shy when a lot of people were at the sales last fall from Ontario. What made you so enthusiastic?
Well, I kind of looked at when they said there was going to be 60,000 people out of work, and I took a gamble on not the government not allowing that to happen. That's a lot of people to be out of work, so I figured the racing had to come back and get a little better. Something had to change to be better, so I took the chance and put a bunch of money out, and hopefully it's going to work out.
Knock on wood. Okay, Raising Richard, Dewey Cheatham and Howe gelding, that was $50,000 out of Harrisburg.
Yeah, he's a nice colt too. He's been nice right from the beginning. I like all my trotters are going good. I can't put one over the other right now. It's early, but hopefully they're as good as I think they are.
Nobody you hate?
No, I like every one of them so
Okay.
far.
The third one in the first set was Market Share. This is a Dewey Cheatham and Howe filly, $75,000 out of Harrisburg. You had to reach for her.
Yeah, she's a nice filly. I went right to Harry's farm and looked at her.
That's Harry Rutherford at Cool
Yeah.
Creek Farm.
Yeah, and I went and looked at her and I liked her, so that was my biggest reason to go to Harrisburg, was to see if I could pick her up.
Okay. Second set, Alacrity. This is a Pilgrim's Taj gelding, $30,000 out of the Standard Canada sale.
Yeah, when I watched the videos, I wasn't really looking for a Pilgrim's Taj or nothing, but when I flipped through and watched all the videos on pretty much all the trotters out of the sale, and he really caught my eye, so I kind of waited for him to see what he was going to go for, and I bit.
Okay. And then we've got another Dewey Cheatham and Howe gelding called Relevant, $16,000 out of Lexington.
Yeah, he seems to be a nice colt too. I didn't personally get to really look at him. I liked him on the video, and Jody Jameson was actually at the sale, and I was calling back and forth with him, and he's actually the guy that ended up putting a bid in for me, and I ended up getting him.
But we didn't charge you too big a commission. And the last one is Rise Up, Rise Up. This is a gelding from the first crop of Holiday Road that you bought privately from Dr. Bob Boyce.
Yeah, I went and looked at this colt because I liked the breeding on him. The breeding looked like something that I wanted with Valley Victory both sides, and I went and looked at him, and he was a nice big colt. A lot bigger than I thought he would be for a June foal, but he's nice looking colt, going good.
Okay, well, we took a look at a half a dozen trotters here and wish you well, and thanks for sharing your thoughts.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Harold Howe with Eddie Green, 2-Year-Olds in Training.